Alrighty guys, today for the Bitcoin and Ethereum update, I am bringing you news that most people will not tell you at the moment. They're not going to tell you about what's going on with the moving averages. They're not going to tell you what's going on with the news. They're not going to tell you the price predictions all in one video. I'm going to put that all in one video right now. Alright, okay. So Bitcoin's moving average is 20-day moving average is $49,800. If it needs to stay above that to be above the price prediction and make sure it continues rising. If it doesn't stay above that, it's going to have a little choppiness going down. Now Ethereum's moving average is around 1850 or 1800 flat, and it will break that moving average if Bitcoin stays above its 20-day moving average, and which is doing right now at the moment. Now if I look, it should be doing, yeah, Bitcoin's above 49. I mean, it's at 48.9. Okay, never mind. So it needs to go 1,000 more. And if you look from 2017, when Bitcoin hit its all-time high of 19,000, it went down from its moving average and then broke through again, but it made a lower high and it dropped down. And in that time frame, ETH went from its high to its low, and then it took a 20% dip, and then it went back up, and it shot up to its $1,200 all-time high. And that was when Bitcoin was actually dropping from its second all-time high, and that is why we need Bitcoin to be at 49. It doesn't need to break its all-time high. It can just stay in that above 49,000, so it can cause euphoria back in the market, and then Ethereum can go all the way up to short-term within the month of March around 3,000. Now let's go to long-term. Ethereum and Bitcoin long-term, I would say they both are going to 10x from here. Bitcoin is easily going to at least 7 to 10x, which is going to put it at around 300,000. 300,000 is my prediction for 2021, end of the year, September-ish. Now, all the other YouTubers who are predicting it to be 500, 600, they're using the trend line's highest peak and the most steep trend line. I'm using the trend line from the start of this bull run. Anyways, so Ethereum. Now Ethereum is another story, because once Bitcoin reaches its all-time high, its full all-time high, final all-time high, Ethereum is going to still go up and up and up, because alt season will start. Everyone who made money from, let's just say, things like Cardano, from Theta Coin, from any of those XRP, or all the small altcoins, if they make money from those, they're going to put them into Ethereum, because they're going to look at Bitcoin, it'll be at 300,000. They're not going to want to put $300,000 worth in Ethereum to make it 10x. So Ethereum will probably do more than 10x. It'll probably go up to around 40 to 35,000. We're being conservative. I mean, if we're going to be real conservative and you want to be real, let's just say real safe with your money, then aim for 10. Aim for 10, you'll get that way before September, and you can just cash out and move on to something else and then spread out your profits. But if you want to hodl the whole time, 40,000 is for ETH. Bitcoin is 350,000. That is that, and there you go. All right, now let's move on to ETH news. ETH news for the day. Amazon has said they're incorporating ETH into their software, which is basically what they're saying is, I haven't read fully, I skimmed it over. They're basically saying they're incorporating it. They were teasing this for the past 2 years. They're going to put it into their system. They're not going to control it. They can't control it. It's decentralized. What they're going to do is they're going to incorporate it into their already AWS or something software, and they're going to use it in all the nodes, and they're going to increase the nodes, or they're going to use the nodes in their software, which is bullish news. Okay. Next, we have another bullish news coming in, where ETH 2.0 hard fork is coming out on April 14th or 15th. That's another bullish news, but that's for next month. This month also we have, this month we have the staking news for Ethereum. All right, now let's move on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I would say, is going to have a breakout, because people are talking about Apple, but that's probably just fake news. They're talking about Apple joining, but people are buying, and then there's the billionaire, $4.5 billion that he's putting in from Dubai. He's probably going to put it in 0.5 million at a time. He's not going to tell you when he's going to do it so that it doesn't cause FOMO and he has to buy higher. And another thing is he will probably buy from the mining pool itself to get a cheaper price and not from retail, because then it'll just drop the price. Anyways, Bitcoin, another bullish news for Bitcoin is they are being incorporated into all types of ATMs, and also Dogecoin is also being incorporated into ATMs. It's another thing. Anyways, that's all the bullish news I have for Bitcoin. I'm probably forgetting a lot of it, but anyways, that's it for now. What else can I talk about real quick? Let's see. We can draw trend lines real quick. Let's do that for today. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. BTC chart. Let's draw some trend lines. CoinDesk. Oh, CoinDesk. I did this all yesterday. Where is it? Alright, so we just are a couple $100 away from moving average. Let's go into hourly. Now, we are just at the max. We are just below it, like I was saying. Volume is actually increasing for the first time in a long time. We are getting more volume. We just need to get this type of volume in, and then we can shoot up. Now let's draw some trend lines. Let's go to let's draw some 4-hour trend lines. Alright. Let's go here. The trend is your friend. Oops, I was not supposed to draw that. Clear drawing. Alright, let's go here. This is the breakout. Let's start from 28 and let's go through all these candles. All these candles. And let's connect it here. Now let's go here. Now let's look at where we are. If we break through this, let's go to the hourly. All we need to do is break through this. Once we break through that, we will be on our way to, let's go to the 15-minute. We will be on our way to, let's see, a very slow march. Let's see. A very, very slow 54,000, which is going to take a couple of days. Now, let me I don't even know if I was holding the camera correct this whole time. Let's see, so this is the trend line I drew. Let's draw a trend line for the minute, just because I know people like trading the minute too. Let's draw a trend line from here, from this bottom. Let's go through all of this and let's hit this. Now, bam. Alright, we seem to be dropping. That's a major resistance right there, as you can tell. Here, we can do a short-term, let's do a short-term bearish scenario. Let's connect it from here. Alright. So what it needs to do is not cause a descending pattern. It needs to break through this, which is basically the daily moving average. This is the average to go to 55 within the next 5 days, which is very slow. And this is the bearish trend, which it needs to not follow. It needs to break through this and go up here. All right, now let's go to ETH. Let's see the buy orders coming in real quick. Let's see. There's a lot of selling pressure going on, as you can tell. Look at that, 30, 25, 13, 10. Not much buying, it's about half right now. But there is a lot of buying going on. It's just not as much volume. See, and you can tell from right here, it's not as much volume. Let's see where all the buying and selling is coming from. Binance, Bitfinex, Bithumb, BitMEX, Coinbase Pro, Kraken. There's a lot of selling pressure going on. All right, it's a lot of selling pressure. 50, 59, 520. Yeah, lots of pressure, but let's see if we can pick up. All right, it looks like we can draw, if you want to draw quick, let's draw a trend line for this short-term bears. You're not supposed to be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, this is the super bearish scenario. This is the little bearish. That is the small bullish. That is the pretty much bullish. This is the resistance point. Now let's take it to the 4 hourly and see. Once you take it to the 4 hourly, all this stuff really does not look that bad. It literally looks like these are too much lines. Basically, all you need to know is it's gonna follow this. It's not gonna go down here. If it does, let's go to a 30-minute. It looks just fine. So if you were going to buy, I wouldn't say any financial stuff, but by the looks of it, you know what? Go ahead and wait, because if you look at my earlier videos, I always tell y'all do not buy from 9:30 to 11. It's not financial advice, but don't buy from 9:30 to 11. Don't buy from 1 a.m. till about 2:30, and then don't buy from 3:30 to about 5 p.m. But that's just me saying my opinion. That's not financial advice. Y'all can do what you want. All right, seems like we are going down, but that's major resistance. So, all right, let's look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum is at 1541. It is actually going a little bit slower than I thought. It usually, at 49, it should be at like 1600 already. I don't know why it's not. It should be like 1575. But let's just continue watching and seeing. All right. It's basically the same pattern as here. I'll draw a trend line. Why not? Let's draw it from here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, and let's touch this right there. And let's draw it from here. No, that's not right. Let's draw it from here. Positive trend line. Oh, and go through all of these. All right. Now this is what we need to break. Let's go on our hourly and see how these are holding up. Oh gosh, I didn't erase my. Okay, all right. So these are ones from, I drew them from another video. This is a very steep pattern. If it follows this, we're gonna be hitting all-time highs very, very soon, which it looks like it's doing. And let's see. Yeah, it might actually be outrunning Bitcoin at the moment. Let's go look back to look. Oh no, never mind. Bitcoin is catching up. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, obviously, everything trails Bitcoin. It looks like a couple of cup and handle formation happening right now anyways. Have a look out for that. Cup and handles are usually breaking out. They go up. Now, volume, selling pressure has died down. It is more volume coming in. All right, some big volume. Look, right here. 30, 26, 10, 10, 10. 10, 34, 34. All right, let's go to CryptoQuant. Let's see F2 pool minings. Let's see how they're doing, if they are pushing anything. Usually I can't ever log in from this computer. Yeah, it's not letting me log in, but at the moment, it's not as at the moment we are lower than yesterday. Alright, so our pressures are lower than yesterday. We should see a higher high today. We should see about 52 on Bitcoin. Now, who knows? These times are choppy. Let's go back to the minute. Alright, it looks like we are starting to break out of our super bearish scenario, and we are trying to break through this mid bear and start following this medium bull trend line and break through. It will probably have trouble breaking through right here and hop back here. Let's see if I can draw for y'all a free line. So it will do this. It's going to do this, come here, break down, come back up, test, back down, probably follow this, and then shoot up. And what am I doing? All right, so anyways, that would be all for today.